one of the ways that we're delivering better notices to consumers about behavioral advertising is through the use of ubiquitous icons. And there's been a project underway, and many of you have heard me speak about icons. At some point, I may simply need to get a tattoo of an icon on my forehead and walk around with it, because it's that, I speak about it that frequently that I'm afraid I'm going to bore you all at some point. But I think it's a very powerful tool to, and it's one that we're adopting across the behavioral advertising industry, or as we like to call it, interest-based advertising. So the Network Advertising Initiative is a trade association in the United States that has as its members around 44, I believe, different ad networks that represent the vast, vast majority of interest-based advertising that's conducted online today. And that organization has adopted a number of principles, and one of which we refer to as Clear Ad Notice, which on the front end is the adoption of an icon, and not just an icon that Yahoo uses or that one of our competitor companies might use, but one that is adopted literally across industry, so that consumers will see the same icon appearing in or around an ad wherever that ad is served across thousands and thousands of different publisher sites. The goal being that it's a consistent experience, and that the user will know, will be educated to know that when they click on that icon, they will be able to receive information about who's serving that ad, whether the ad is in fact targeted using data, and it'll allow the user to exercise control over whether they receive that type of advertising or not. I think that's a really important piece, and with control, we're talking about the ability to opt out, not just of an individual ad network's behavioral advertising, but also of a coalition of industry participants, so that you really are able, as a consumer, to impact whether you receive advertising that's targeted to you by your interest from Yahoo, or from Microsoft, or Google, or Revenue Science, or any of the other companies that are in this